not only with, Obodo, just the family period, but as I said, just these strangers, everybody just helping and stuff. And it's just it gives me hope. It gives me honest hope. That's the reason why I just like, you know what, whatever I need to do, regardless of my circumstances, I'm like, I'm going to put in the footwork. I told you, I said, Mr. Tameka, I'm going to put in the footwork. You let me know, whatever I need to do, I'm going to put in the footwork. And for Obodo to just be a smaller organization, especially a nonprofit, and, based off of, help from the community and people from the community versus Southern Help of Nevada and Hope Link and things, like I said, no downing.
Right.
But it is very, sometimes, I'm just like, why am I so different? You know what I mean? Like, just hear me. I've done everything. From paperwork to making my monthly calls and stuff to check in and things like that. I've been with Southern Help in Nevada for over a year now. Maybe, a little further than that, but I still haven't heard anything. So that's the discouraging part. And even with that, Obodo they made it happen. I've been placed and inside.
Yeah.
With no questions asked, and every single week it's like, we're going to take care of you. We're going to make sure, as far as food and everything else, why they can't do it. And they're a bigger organization. No shade.
No shade, because
no shade, but just being honest.
I know that they have like these huge caseloads, and our part that we try to do is make sure that you are supported, to make sure that you are following up and following through with the things that what their requirements are.
But I have.
Which I know.
I've had.
Yeah, I know.
And that's just my question. Like, why does it have to be like that?
Right.
Why? You know what I mean? Even with a first-time pregnancy, I've never experienced any of this. So you can just think at the fact that it's not only me anymore. So it's a whole child inside of me.
Oh.
So I have, even like I said, it's no shade. But when you reach out, just here, especially the ones that are trying to do, like I said, I don't want to be in this situation forever. And we go through things in life and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And at one point, I wasn't always in a situation like this, but we go through hard times. Life is so unpredictable. And then finally, when I have the chance to reach out or gather up the courage to reach out, it's just, it's like, just let down after let down after let down. But at the same time, like I said, I still, even with Hope Link, I'm keeping my options open. Like, hey, hopefully you guys come through with some type of housing.
Yeah.
Hopefully Southern Help in Nevada comes through with some type of housing. But you guys have definitely had my back up until now.
Listen, I know that we can't do it without the community and supporters, and just continuing to reach out, continuing to share the need, the need, the stories, it's not even just stories. This is really
This
people's
real life.
life.
This is real life.
This is real life.
This is real life, and this is my reality. I will not allow this to get me down, keep me down. I want better.
Yeah.
I want better for myself. I want better for my child. And I know through the storm, it's always better. So I'm going through the motions, and everything. But at the same time, the process is really hard. Especially the unknown and not ever being through something or whatever. It is really, really hard. But at the same time, like I said, just the support, even with people that I have not. Like, I wish I could thank each and every person that donates or that does help, because of the fact of it's helping me.
Yeah.
Like, thank you to everybody. You know what I mean? Like I said, I haven't been out in the streets. I'm not in the heat. And every single resource, every single solitary resource that you guys have to or come across or whatever, I'm always getting the text messages and always getting the information via email, like, hey Miranda, look into this, look into that, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So the support, that's what keeps me going, because sometimes I get to the point of wanting to give up, and that just gives me hope. So that just I don't know, it's just a fire in me to just keep on going, because I know it's better that's gonna come. Good. This is just a minor setback. And not only for myself, but for my baby.
For your baby. Yep.
Oh my God. And he needs to come. He needs to come.
I mean, man.
I'm ready. But even with that, I'm gonna just stay focused and just utilize every single solitary, like I said, resource that you guys have provided for me, and just make sure to put in the footwork. I know I'm limited, but it's just still in my heart to just like keep striving, like really keep striving.
Well, I thank you. I'm gonna let you know that I thank you, because our team, our team really puts in a lot of work, phone calls.
I see it. Oh, I see it. I love you guys.
Okay.
I love you guys.
And I thank you. And it means a lot. That feedback means a lot to us. Like you said, it helps keep you going. It helps keep us going.
Of course.
It keeps us motivated to keep finding those resources, making those phone calls, knocking on those doors, just seeing like what resources are out here.
Yes.
And making sure that you are doing what you say you do. What's your organization's mission? How can we work together to move families out of multi-generational poverty?
Yeah.
And so just, like, continue to stick with us, important to us too.
I'm here. And one thing I just want to stretch and just be clear is, it's one thing to speak, but when you put action behind it, it's so much more meaningful.
Okay.
It's so much more meaningful. And that's all I've gotten from the day that you have entered my life to help, even the Obodo family, in is action. Pure, raw, uncut action. So instead of the words, hey, this and the false hope and stuff, it's just been action.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'm very, very big on. That's why I said that it's just, you talk about the hope, you talk about the strive, you talk about pushing. That's the fire, the action behind it.
Man, how did that make you feel? Like, seriously?
The action.
Because
it keeps me motivated, just seeing it in the flesh, and Obodo helping me in himself. So it's just like being able to give back and to help and to make those phone calls and send those resources keeps me motivated. It lets me know that the community is out there, the community is helping. You just got to keep faith. You got to just stay patient. Everything will fall in line.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Everything will fall in line.
The power of prayer, but I have. Trust me, believe me, I have. Because if I wasn't, if like I said, at my lowest points, I'm just like, I want to give up, but no. That's not in my heart at this point. No, there's no giving up.
Well, good.
I gotta keep going, because even after he gets here, best believe I'm gonna work. I want to work. I want to, like I said, even back to the goals, the short-term goals and long-term goals and things like that. I'm not going to be in this situation for, I really want to work towards, just establishing, employment and stuff like that. I know things are tough. This is the process. But at least I have that mindset of,
For sure.
Yeah.
And we'll make sure that we share the resources that we know with like early Head Start.
Ooh, even with my schooling.
Even with you going back to school.
She did send over things for schooling.
Okay.
Which is amazing. Even down to the classes for my pregnancy.
Okay.
So I utilize those as well. So I see the long list of the schooling because she asked me about like what was my interest and my passion, and I told her the medical field.
Okay.
So one thing is like, just as well as everybody else is helping me, and I love to help people. I love it. So what nothing better than the medical field. So she sent me a whole listing of like stuff for like different trades and stuff for school. I want to say she said like CSN and it was a college. I forgot the name of it.
I'm not sure, because she will develop a whole plan for like, seriously, that's what it's all about. It's that one thing, making sure that housing is secure and food is good, and now on that education and job training.
And a big thanks to Chef Jeff too, as far as the food goes.
Ooh,
I want to make sure to stress that.
You like that food, don't you?
I love it, and it's so proportioned. You know what I mean? Like, those are big portions.
Okay.
But I really do. I want to make sure also, like, just thank him again. Even
I will.
Even the whole team.
Okay.